Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're safe and well because that is the most important thing. Well, as you can see, it's a bit dull here. It's due to rain any minute now, and then apparently it's going to rain all day. Clearly, we're in one of the cool, wet summers, which apparently we have been due to have, or indeed have been having, something to do with the sunspot cycle. Depends on who you believe. Right. Okay. Really, really important article, interesting article about attention magnets. What might you say is an attention magnet? Well, you might be watching this video on one. It's a smartphone. Great name for it, and a really, really important article about this in Process Industry Informer by Sean Moran. I'm just going to pop that below this video now. Excuse me. My glasses got overexcited by that. This is an ongoing debate that has happened within the chemical industry, certainly, almost as soon as mobile phones came in, and long before they were smartphones. Are they safe in flammable areas? Maybe, maybe not, but we don't want the men using them in the meantime. There's always been this tension between what people want to do when they're on plant, particularly when they're on shifts and it's 3 a.m. and they're bored to tears or they're lonely or whatever, and what management want to do. Because, of course, when you are hired for a job, people don't just expect you to be there physically. They're actually hiring you for your attention and your participation. So I've had lots of experience on lots of different sites where people take different views on this. Generally, they are treated as if they were smoking materials, which is you lock them in your locker and you don't take them out on site. Bit of a problem for somebody like me who needs to take photographs everywhere when there's a blanket ban on that kind of thing. So therefore, you take, in the olden days, a digital camera, or more recently your phone, and you have a permit to work. And if everybody says, what have you got that for? You're like, permit to work, mate. And people should be warned that you're going to go around and take photographs of various things. Otherwise, they might think, oh, that visitor is using a mobile phone. That means I can smuggle mine in and use mine. No, does not mean that at all. Definitely not. So, but yeah, it's a really thoughtful article, and I commend it to you. Right. Next up, what do we have? Back into our old friends, the EU and CLP. Many thanks to Breda Cozy, who spotted that the 19th and 20th ATPs have just been published for CLP. EU CLP, of course. I am just going to put the link in here. Now, this is one of these ones where they've brought some more notes in. I believe it's to do with borate. Having a busy week this week, sorry. And it's the link is actually to the official journal. So that's saying all the things that have been brought out in the last few days, basically. But within that, the 19th and the 20th sit. Now, we are expecting them to be individually published as well, but I don't have those links just yet. So, but yes, if you're handling the materials affected by 19th and 20th, then it's here. It will be brought in shortly, blah, 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 blah. So just trying to keep on top of all of these changes. And of course, it's likely to be divergence, more divergence between GB and the EU, of course. But yeah, keeping on top of everything at the moment. It's just, yeah, I'm scratching my head because it's just like, how can we manage? You know, there are only so many of us who are dealing in this area, and we're all knackered. Frankly, I am. I went for I took a day off on Wednesday, very, very rare day off. And of course, I come back to another mountain of emails. So you think, well, after half a day, I was just as stressed as I had beforehand. And you think, well, what's the point? I might as well just plow through it. But yes, if you are in that situation and you are feeling like you might be approaching burnout, take a rest. It will be good for you. And try and get your colleagues to, if you're lucky enough to have them, to deal with as much as possible while you're away. Yeah. Righty-ho. Sorry for diverging down that path. I wasn't really expecting. But we have got some good news this week. Not that it's in the newsletter, because people are coming to the end of the CLP Mastery process. The accountability program finished this week. on Wednesday, so Ali had to take that meeting. I wasn't there. Sorry, everybody. And we're starting to get the last few quizzes, so we're able to give out people's certificates, which is a really, really nice thing to do. And of course, the accountability program will be reopening on I think it's the 6th of September. I will put the date in the below this email video once I got it. Sorry. God, I am knackered, aren't I? So anyway, you'll be thinking, enough of that, woman. What about reasons to be cheerful? And the answer is, well, for reasons to be cheerful, we have got some Peter Kay for you, because it's been a while. And Peter Kay is very, very funny, and he's brought out a series of compilations. And he's got, the first one we're going to take a look at is on being British. It is most amusing. It's quite long, but you can always dip in and out of it, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, hope you have a lovely, lovely weekend. Stay safe, and I hope to be able to chat to you again next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye.